Quickly, before the video starts, I want to ask you boys, if you know any of the cheese that I may have missed in this video, please leave a comment. While you're down there, maybe subscribe. But also, if you are my guild Chaotic Tempest and you do want me to do the trial for you, because while these cheese methods do help, they don't carry you the entire way. That's completely fine. 2k notes, I'll do it completely for you. If you want to join Chaotic Tempest, now hearing that, link in the description. With that, let's get straight into the video. Hello and welcome to this video on how to cheese 90% of the Trial of 1. Most of it can be cheesed. There are some aspects of the actual trial that you can't really cheese as well. But I do have some advice and some keywords that will probably help you out even if you can't cheese them. And especially considering they are the only things you can't cheese, eventually you'll get so good at them you can do them. To start off, we have the parry trial. The parry trial is pretty easy. Stand wherever you want and then just parry the lasers. You don't really need to cheese this, in my opinion. If you can't do this bit of the trial, then honestly, why are you even playing Deep Woken? It's 90% parrying. You're never gonna get anywhere. You do you, I guess, and just do the trial. After this, we move on to the Shaco though. The Shaco is a little harder. I think 90% of the player base can probably beat one at power 1. But it's fine. If you can't do it, you can stand on the ledge at the back. This ledge is going to be really important for the last trial and basically a few other trials in between. This ledge is a godsend from Rag and Archmage and every other developer. If you stand on the top ledge and you start the next trial, I recommend leaving cards and choosing them when you're actually on the ledge just to make your life a little bit easier. The Shaco will not be able to hit you with any of its moves except for its blowhole move where it shoots out a gust of air or water, I don't know. You can of course parry this and it's pretty easy to parry. Just when he bends over, just parry it. Then just M1 whenever he's free. He can't hit you with his kick, he can't hit you with his strikes. He's basically just a weaker version of himself, only having one move, and he doesn't use that move too often as long as he's up there. He can struggle to get up, but once he actually gets up, he usually won't fall off if you're standing right in front of him. So yeah, moving on to the actual third trial in the Trial of 1, we have the Angels. Now, there's two methods for doing this. The combination of two methods is Flame Charm plus the Assassinate. You assassinate the first one, and then you pop a Flame Charm move that you've gotten from defeating the Shaco and the parry trial beforehand. That will set the Angel on fire and it will automatically grip. Of course, you can just assassinate one of them and then stand over the top of the Angel's body M1ing to prevent it from getting back up while also dealing with the second one. Because one Angel is easy, two Angels is why is this game so RNG based. Angels, pretty mid, you should be able to get past them just fine. Moving on to the Golem. The Golem is basically fought the same way as the Shaco. All you've got to do is climb up onto that ledge again, but you want to drop down to the bit below it, the first ledge. This way, the Golem won't actually be able to hit you with his spin, with his swing, with anything but the laser. And you just kind of want to roll the laser if he does happen to use it. 90% of the time he won't, but yeah, that's all you've got to do. You won't really be able to M1 him most of the time. It's when he jumps, so you just want to spam M1. If you see him do the laser, just roll it away. Sometimes he will climb up, but all you've got to do is run away from the Golem, run back round, climb back up there, and get into the same spot as you were beforehand. And that's kind of how you beat the Golem. The Thresher is a similar case to the Shaco. Basically, you just do the same thing. If you can't beat him in M1, just go stand up there and just spam M1 until he dies. It's really easy. Sometimes he will get up, but again, just jump off, roll, do whatever you want. The Enforcer is a special case, because if you're going heavy weapons or medium weapons, you can beat Enforcer pretty easily. If you get a mace beforehand by just going mantraless, or you have a medium build already and you buy a mace and you drop yourself a mace to take into the trial. Fun fact, that if you take weapons into the trial, they don't get taken off you, so you can equip them later on, such as Canor Fang, which I use when I'm going dagger. Enforcer is, with mace and anything with a heavy crit, the easiest enemy in the entire trial. I kid you not. I'll put a clip of me actually fighting it with the mace just to show you how easy it is. Okay, this is how you fight Enforcer. First of all, 90% of the time, when you are standing still at the start, he does not actually pull you, so just be wary of that. Let's see if he pulls me. He does. So if he does pull you at the start, which is good, it means he's working. You just parry twice, press R, M1. If he goes to feint on you, just hold F. Just press R, hit once. You can kind of tell where this is going. Even if he feints, you can still get off. Don't worry about the feinting too much. This is just how it works. Then you basically combo him. Wow, even I could do Enforcer like that. Yeah, he's mid as any individual. Basically, all you do is R move, M1, parry twice, R move, M1. He is so easy that honestly, you'll think, why is this the final trial boss? As in trial for the devs, not trial of one, obviously. But yeah, Enforcer's pretty easy. If not, I recommend just parry M1, parry M1, parry M1. That's the best you're going to get. It's like Agamatsu said. Hold F. If he feints, you'll be able to take the posture damage. Then you can just parry again. He's not that bad. Moving on to the actual hardest trial in the entire Trial of 1, we have the Stone Knight. Now, a lot of people of you are going to be disappointed at this, but as of right now, I don't know if there's a way to farm the Stone Knight. If there is, I will make an updated version of this video to tell you all about it. But as of now, you get to listen to basically Gilgamatsu's version of Agamatsu's video where he actually goes over how to beat the stone, because it's basically what he said in that video. You should go watch Agamatsu's video. They tell you how to beat every enemy in the game. It's really easy. So when fighting a Stone Knight, all you want to do is roll every time you see it move. Every swing, every kick, every slam down, just roll. Now to start off with, he is going to use his Wind Blade, but this is the only time he should use his Wind Blade in the entire thing, assuming you don't get hit by the kick. Or the pillar for that matter. You want to roll, and you want to get away from the Wind Blade, get as close to him as possible, roll when you see the next attack, M1 twice if you're using medium weapon, M1 3 times if you're using light, M1 once if you're using heavy. You don't want to do running attacks to push him away, that's a bad idea, he'll just use Wind Blade. Now, if you see him use one single slice, after rolling that one single slice, I don't recommend M1ing. I recommend either M1ing only once, or just wait until the next attack, because it can speed up a little when doing that single M1. Because I usually wait for the parry for the 2 slices, but if you're good enough, you can get in the same amount of M1s as you normally would. But that's basically it. That's all I can say. Just dodge the attacks and parry when you have to. His moveset isn't that complicated, and it's honestly just practice that beats him. I remember I couldn't do it at all, and now I can beat him without cheesing any part of this entire trial. Which I did do first, because I didn't know about this cheese. On to the next one, it's just another parry test. I recommend jumping up and down as you spam F. I don't even look at the screen when I'm doing it anymore, it's that easy. Arguably the hardest trial if you're doing it normally. But if you get onto that ledge with the Shaco before, and you stand on the far right side of the corner to kind of give the Shaco an easy path to you so it jumps up, you can just focus on parrying the Shaco blast. Make sure you do that until he's all up close to you, and the balls. Parry them white balls as best as you can. I know that sounds dumb, but still. As you'll see from the video on the screen, he is very easy. He doesn't have a lot of HP, so just whenever you're not parrying those balls, just spam M1. Spam as much as possible. It's like 8, 9 hits, maybe 10, and he's dead. It's very easy, and you honestly should be able to do it first try. Maybe not, maybe like first 2 tries, you should get used to it. Get some good RNG, you know. But yeah, that's how you beat the entire Trial of 1. Most of it is cheese, and honestly, thank God, because some of these fights are just unfair to make a level 1 fight through. But I know a lot of experienced players who can do it, and some players who may seem experienced but just struggle with 1 or 2 enemies. But yeah, I hope this video has been informative, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you next time. Peace.